already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it. Too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody deal. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking at your heel? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on you on me. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers, then from her, this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, and then got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Run it down, the sun is up, so run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. us. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got this doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm gonna the place with them cut. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we'll be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, culture carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me wrong. There's around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming. We starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Your man's up in the job.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running from Landover. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Like 20.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And this one has no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On fourth down, Goff. Complete to St. Brown. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. One of their best play calls in this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him to first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 19, start. 19, trap 50, trap.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's taken in by Bell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack out the extra points. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll take this at the 10. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. All the way to the right, it's intercepted! And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
This one set up for Daniels. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
From the red zone now. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that inside.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 yards. And the Lions first down.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Hey, 76! 76! We're good, we're good! Maverick! Hey, Shell! 2 for 1! What's that?
From the gun, Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit!
Touchdown.
The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
The kicker on
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane. Oh, that's the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fits it through the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Two. By 20. 12. What's up?
Throwing is gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Horrible. 12. Louis.
Goff on 3rd. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
20. 76, come on. 76. We're good. We're close.
They'll go for it. Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down the distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a 3D catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off to the air now. Downfield, and Tislalon has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Go! 120! Hey, 76! 76!
Here's Gall. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Value 3! Value 3! Obama! Value 1! Listen. Super!
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That one hits for 30. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
20, 2 for 1! 76, tell him. 76.
Goff setting the throw. Throws caught. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
DC!
Detroit Lions. 1st down.
DC!
1st and goal at the 5.
Looking to throw. Goff. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. And the Commander's rush brings him down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. On 3rd and goal, Goff. This one's caught. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. A good effort, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need less than a yard. It's 4th down. Here we go with Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions make it a 1-score game before halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. It doesn't look like it. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders lead by 15 now. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st down, it's gone. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
5. Whoa.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll throw it. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He has this down to the 14-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Still going past the 40. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They go play action with Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Black 20.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Goff now on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Complete left side. It's just long. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, he can find a completion just like that.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them, and go make a point.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schler, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 7.
Another one for Cook. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He cuts it to the right sideline. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Daniels. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's a give to Cook. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Daniels throwing on third. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So before we get into taps, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more. Throwing from the gun. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Williams outright. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
17.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver it.
Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a 1-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. It means more than likely a couple possessions, too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Go.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
The score, Commanders 57, Lions 40. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. is just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Completed to his running back. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 35 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Lions.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He goes to the hurry up here.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything. They can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs them up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
180!
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Here we go, tonight! 180!
Throwing is gone. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Lions hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now gone. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
20! Hey, kill!
Goff on 3rd. That's complete to Slum. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. He'll He stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Connecting on the slant. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. And that should get them this victory as well.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready.
Now run by Cook. Gets some space around midfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Liking 18. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 6 go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
This one left for Daniels. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Liking 18.
Commanders, first down.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.